So, speaking of kids, we've got some Mormon news. Some
Mormon news.
Mormon news. You brought this to me. M Mormon Big Mormon Bigfoot? Is that what this is?
Yeah. So apparently, I saw this meme and then I went and I pulled it up on Wikipedia and I looked at this. They believe that Cain from the book of Genesis like wanders the earth and as punishment, he's still wandering or whatever. And they think that a lot of the Bigfoot sightings that people talk about it's actually Cain sightings. Like it's actually Cain. And I'm like, you guys have too much time on your hands. You got to find other things to do. Like the Mormons clearly are bored or
Mormon
something.
folks believe on scriptural topics. They believe that Cain, the killer of Abel, is still alive and wanders the earth as punishment for killing Abel, wearing no clothing but being covered by hair. And the apostle David W. Patton encountered him once, and that reported sightings of Bigfoot can be explained by this source.
Imagine, imagine, imagine believing that basically. That's crazy. So if you ever see Bigfoot, it's not Bigfoot. It's Cain, apparently, according to the Mormons anyway.
Yeah, Mormons in general, man, it's kinda weird.
Yeah, they have special underpants, which is weird. I just found out about that as well. I kind of fell into a Mormon rabbit hole. Apparently they wear like special underwear.
'Kay.
And then dude, the stories I hear from these Mormon college campuses are crazy.
What's
Crazy.
washing?
Soaking. You're thinking of
Mm.
soaking. Yeah, and I'm like, "What? Like, what?"
I just talked to a guy, his whose brother is planning a church in Utah
Oof.
to, I think, it's like to combat the Mormons, you know? Like, if you're planning a
That's
Christian church,
right.
and yeah, I mean, what else are you gonna do in Utah? You know what I'm saying? Like, and so he's been really knowledgeable. He was like, "Yeah, when you come to the temple for the first time you enter, you have to be washed by the priest. You have to walk through, like, some veil naked, and the priest, like, washes your body."
And seeker sensitive churches think we're gonna scare people off by talking about difficult subjects.
Yeah, meanwhile, Islam
Mormons are
and
like, "Yo."
Mormons are doing the rap, dude. Yeah, they're like, "Take your clothes off." Uh,
Seeker sensitive churches are like, oh, don't talk about abortion. Don't, no, 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 you're going to scare everybody off. Mormon churches, take your clothes off. We're going to wash you. We're going to bathe you in the temple.
bro,
That's
I
crazy.
I I feel, I feel, I feel that, we're in a bit of a moment of fascination with Mormonism as a country.
Really?
They are well, I just mean the Mormon wives and Soki. It's like
That's true. There's a
it,
lot of TV shows coming up.
and even this really good Netflix show called American Primeval talks about the Mormons. Now it talks about the very real war of the Mormons, how the U.S. government was trying to exterminate the Mormons. That's why they are on the run to Utah, and they went all the way out to Utah to survive. They formed their own army, and legitimately, the way the history records is that, um, the only thing that stopped them, the U.S. military was coming for them, but then the Civil War happened, and then the Mormons kind of like just slipped into the, you know.
I did.
Mhm.
They said, oh, 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 don't mind me. I'm just going to slip out real quick.
Yep.
Y'all seem to be going through something. That's crazy. I'll have to look more into the Mormon history. That's nuts. I wonder
So
why the US wanted to get rid of them.
let me just give us a well, because of polygamy, because okay, so the Mormon Church I'll read some things about it. The Mormon Church started because their view was that all of the, like, after the original apostles died, the true church fell into error immediately. So, like, the church,
Ooh,
like,
that's rough.
they call it the Great Apostasy. And then it was not until 1820 that a young man named Joseph Smith prayed to know which was true. Then God the Father and Jesus Christ appeared to him, saying none of the churches were fully right, and that Joseph was chosen to restore the true church. And
And at some point in here, there's something about him being able to marry multiple women, right?
yes, yes.
Why does it always go like that? Anytime somebody shows up and they're like, "Hey guys, I got a new software update from God. We're all doing it wrong." Also, it involves me being able to be a pervert without restriction every single time.
I mean, I think that's how you know, right? It's like,
I think that's the sign.
yeah, if you're doing, uh, if you're doing weird sex stuff, it's a cult, you know?
I mean, if somebody shows up to me and they're like, "Hey, God told me something," like, I'll hear him out. I'll hear him out. I'll hear him up until the point where it somehow involves sex stuff. As soon as that pulls out, I know this whole thing, it's nonsense. Literally exile. Throw them on an island.
The polygamy thing was the real. So the 1800s, I mean, yeah, I mean, Joseph Smith was like, "Hey, God came to me and said polygamy's in, like the Old Testament. We are so back." And so
And then he said, "We're so
yeah, because he's like, because specifically he was like, "Hey, Abraham did it, Jacob did it, David did it." Although, here's the thing about polygamy in the Bible: no, all of it, every instance of polygamy in the Bible is a cautionary tale. There
every
is not
single one."
there is not a single case use of polygamy where the fruit of polygamy was something pleasing and holy to God or beneficial to humans. Abraham and Ishmael, I mean, in that started Islam, started the rift, Uh Jacob, the strife between Joseph and his brothers and the different wives and everything Jacob went through to even have to have 2 wives. David, I mean, Solomon, multiple wives, was terrible.
Solomon straight up. I love Ecclesiastes, dude. I've been on an Ecclesiastes kick lately, actually. You read, I mean, he's just like so point blank. He's just like, "Hey, I've got all this stuff. I have all these wives. Yeah, don't do any of this, by the way." He's
Yeah.
like, "Enjoy the good of your labor, walk with God, and rejoice with the wife of your youth." He's just like he's just like straightforward. Like, that was a mistake.
Yeah.
Basically, he basically acts like most of his life was just kind of like, "Hey, yeah, probably shouldn't have done most of that."
And so then the government made a law against it, anti-polygamy laws, largely because of the Mormons. And it wasn't even like, and then it was this other leader, it was like the third or fourth leader guy uh of Mormonism ended
Yeah,
polygamy. So that's weird, right? So like the one chosen true apostle, Joseph Smith, says polygamy is it, you guys. And then just 50 years later, some other leaders like, "No, it's not," Because that's the thing about the early church fathers is they don't really conflict each other or the teachings of scripture. There's not that kind of level of conflict.
yeah, sure. Yeah, it never conflicted in any substantial way. Maybe like the church fathers, if you go get all nitty gritty, maybe they disagree a little bit here and there. But as far as like canon and as far as like church rules and things, like there wasn't really ever any beef over that. It was pretty straightforward. And so that is different with Mormonism. Yeah, then a few years later, but then how do we have these shows like Sister Wives or whatever if they don't believe in polygamy? How does that work?
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna ask, what are shows about sisters, wives about? Wow, I said it really stupid. See, AI is making me dumb.
I'll figure it out.
Uh, yeah, I don't. I the my
Is it like people that split off the Mormon church or something? Maybe
there
there are
are
they
there
are
are there are split offs. Are they Mormon? Um, okay, they are a yeah, they're a Mormon split off. Gotcha.
interesting. So now we have split offs of the split offs.
Yep. Which, we're somewhat guilty of in Christianity, but I would say
Protestant
that
church.
I would, you know, I would say that, you know, on key issues like marriage, the Protestants, the Catholics, and the Eastern Orthodox are still gonna be largely on the same
Yeah,
keel about a lot of primary issues around, like, humanity.
they're definitely on the same page as far as one wife, for sure. I don't know any Protestant denomination that's like okay with polygamy. I can't think of a single one.
Yeah. I s
Um,
I in speaking of polygamy, speaking of the sons of God, I saw this today, made me think of you.
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Nephilim. Okay, Nephilim. Why is it the gingers? Why do the gingers are always the ones getting thrown on this, dude? I'm tired of it. I'm over it. As a half ginger myself, as an honorary member of the ginger community, okay, we disavow this meme. Okay, that person should have different colored hair because we already get hit with the no souls thing, and now we got to deal with people saying we're Nephilim. Do we have souls or are we Nephilim? You got
We
to decide.
have souls. Do Nephilim have souls? Nephilim would not have souls, right?
Well, yeah, but Nephilim are like child of an angel, right? Isn't that the background? So technically, I mean, angels are spirits, right? So like, do we have souls or not? That's.
Yeah, what difference between a spirit and a soul? Image
Are
bearer.
you asking chat what the difference between a
Oh, no,
spirit and a
no,
soul
no,
are?
no, 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 I'm not
I
touching
will
anything. No,
crash out.
I'm not asking chat. I don't,
Hey, chat, can you tell me?
yeah,
I will
yeah.
literally crash
No,
out.
I'm just
Okay.
thinking through it, it is, I think paranormal activity is Nephilim. I think if aliens ever are discovered, it's Nephilim,
God.
you know?
Yeah, if they ever roll out and they're like, "Hey, these are the aliens, by the way," they're just no, that's literally just demons. That's all that is. It's just demons that they brought out, and they're saying they're aliens.
Or bioconstructed creatures, like
I mean, yeah, could be possible, like some sort of like hybrid thing.
yeah. Yeah, Bigfoot, dude. I wanna believe in Bigfoot, and I would
It
even
would
wanna believe
definitely
it is
be
Nephilim, but I just think that there's here's when I stopped believing in Bigfoot. When Joe Rogan gave up on Bigfoot, I gave up. If that dude, eh, doesn't believe, I'm like, "Ah, he knows. He knows."
yeah, I don't think Bigfoot can be real. Because I mean, like, give me a break. We would have seen apes walking around at some point. We have satellite cameras for crying out loud.
Here's what I do think will happen. I think we will create I think in the next 20, 30, 50 years, w we'll have cloned and created weird stuff. Like, I think we're gonna see, like, a
Oh, yeah.
Jurassic Park-esque stuff happen, you know?
I mean, they're bringing animals back. Didn't they bring back that one animal not that long ago? Can't remember what it was. They brought something back that was supposedly extinct. So I mean, we're pretty much there. I think really the only thing that separates us from like bringing the dinosaurs back is someone being willing to fund it. Like that's literally it at this point. And then think of the advancements with AI we're having every year. I mean, like there's gonna come a point where you can ask the AI, "Hey, how do I bring the dinosaurs back?" And it'll tell you. And so all that's gonna matter is, I mean, how much money you have and whether, you're gonna get in trouble with world governments or something for doing it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess what we did is a company called, uh, wait, yeah, a company called Colossal Biosciences.
Ooh, that sounds like the name of a company and movie that would bring back dinosaurs.
Dog, we, bro.
It's over.
Dude, no way, you gotta read this, dude. This
What?
this is crazy. Colossal Biosciences,
Yeah, we're done. Here's a
they
reality.
successfully brought back 3 dire wolf pups, of all things to bring back. So and so they said there's nuance. They said, well, they used modern gray wolves, so not big of a deal. But
Okay.
they they, uh, they brought them back that, genetically, resemble direwolf with key direwolf traits. And then this is what shook me. The direwolves are not currently being reintroduced to the wild, but are living in a secured fence preserve. Nah.
Oh, here we go. This is how it starts. They're gonna take like alligators or something
Bro, look
and
at
cross them
okay.
with dinosaur genes.
The next ones they're working on, woolly mammoth, Tasmanian tiger. Why are they doing such scary things?
Why? The woolly mammoth, I get. The woolly mammoth, I understand. I mean, do those things? I mean, it's a huge elephant, basically. It's basically a huge elephant with fur. I mean, like that. I don't think that that's that crazy. But like, for a fact, eventually they're going to say, "Hey, we took a velociraptor and we crossed it with an alligator and we brought it back." But don't worry, it's in a fenced, closed-in enclosure.
Nah, fam, look at this. I gotta zoom this in. Or here, yeah, yeah, yeah. Look at this.
Shoot.
So this is what we brought back.
Not a good idea. Not a good idea. Can somebody just take all this science, all the science we're putting towards bringing back the direwolf or whatever, and can we just like, I don't know,
Cure cancer.
or
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Like cure cancer.
can we work on that?
Can we make it so that like Mr. Beast isn't the leading provider of water to Africa? Like, 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 what are we doing? So I
They're like, best we can do is bring back an extinct animal that will kill you.
Yeah, a dire wolf is 3.5 feet off the ground. It's 7 feet
Oh my
long.
gosh.
Why are we doing that?
Leave it alone, man. Let it rest in peace.
Why are we doing that, bro?
There's a reason our ancestors probably hunted them to extinction. That's probably because they were eating us.
Yeah. No, facts. There's a reason certain things were extinct.